Hi, welcome to Real Talk episode 10. I'm Holly.
And I'm Bettina.
This is going to be a new format. We're going to go to about 30 minutes and try to keep it right about that. So it's going to be a little bit shorter of a show. So it's easier to fit into your YouTube watching schedule or whatever. So you're a lot like clicking on the thing going, damn it, it's 40 minutes.
Because we get carried away in our chats.
We do.
Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to have current events currently affecting the USA.
Okay, so this is going to be an interesting one. This actually might take up the whole 30 minutes.
First and foremost, I want to talk about Bill Cosby. And I can do these things because I am a rape survivor. My stance on that. I am still undecided as to what all is truth and what all is lies in this case. I'm sorry. I don't care if a jury convicts people. It does not make the case solid. We know that justice has nothing to do with morals, moreover. So people can miss me with the morality speech because we still have Harvey Weinstein. We still have a pussy grabber in the fucking White House. Yeah. That's my feelings. Just grab the phone and hit the off button. Boom. Well,
it's not.
Got the bass right there. That's what that is. Just mute your thing anyway.
Apparently, it's nobody. Whatever.
My problem is majority of the people complaining are people that are white feminists that are conservative and put the pussy grabber in the White House. They gave him they gave a rapist the highest position in the country. He's the leader of the free world. Nobody's focusing on that. Everybody wants to focus on a man that's so fucking senile and old. What are you doing but destroying a legacy? That's all you're doing, because he might not even serve in prison. He might get house arrest. Let's be for real here.
Okay, I'm going to speak on this because, as you said, we're survivors, so we get to speak on these issues. You don't get to speak on these issues. I don't care if you're a survivor or not if you voted for Trump. Because guess what? You voted for somebody who was actually sitting there harassing a woman every time she spoke. During his election. He went after Hillary like she was anybody. He didn't treat her with any kind of respect. So I don't have no respect for you if you voted for that man. Because guess what? You sat and watched him attack Hillary and was fine with that and went after her every single time she opened her damn mouth. And guess what? She was speaking some truth about what was happening in this country. So I don't know where you got your okay, let's vote for the man that was on tape saying that it was okay to grab pussy. It was okay to do this because you were a celebrity. So if he thinks it's okay, why isn't it okay for Bill Cosby to grab pussy whenever he wants to? If you voted for it, you are okaying the fact that Trump did it, and Trump has done it, and there's been people come up forward saying that Trump has done it, but you don't believe them because it's been years away. But as soon as somebody comes up about Bill Cosby, that's just truth. What? Fuck
Another
you.
thing is the court case is based. Another thing about, we're gonna speak facts here. They have no legit. I don't think most of the women that came forward have rape kits. So here's the problem with that. we're going to say that hearsay is now admissible in court when it's never been admissible before.
Right.
Another thing about their mental competency test, the test for senile, it's not exactly as intricate as people think. It's knowing the year, it's knowing who's president, it's knowing what day it is. That does not go into the whole like messiness of senileness. So miss me with the bullshit.
And I think it's interesting because those are the same questions you get asked with brain fog or anything when you're like, I get confusion and I get, I have days where I get really brain foggy and like confusing.
Right, we say confused, not fucking stupid, people. Let's get it right.
And they're like, what year is it? I'm like, really? Because I just had to sign I had to fill out a paper like 5 minutes ago before you called my ass back here. This says this 2018.
Or the question, do you understand what you're reading? Bitch, if it's in English and I'm reading it and answering questions above that question, yes, I understand what I'm reading. Duh. The United States of stupid.
I'm sorry, but the question, like, once I got asked by the psychiatrist these questions when I said I had brain fog, I just looked at him. I was like, I've got brain fog. I'm not stupid.
Well, when I found out last night that there was really no rape kits, do you know how dangerous that is? To say that we're going to convict a man based off of no evidence but the fucking hearsay, and because he said he gave bitches Quaaludes, how do we know they wasn't some coke whores? How do we know this?
The thing is if he did it, fine, good. He's getting his justice. Right. But the problem is that if we're just going to allow hearsay in court, then there's going to be a lot of people that have been accused over the years that didn't do anything.
Can we see justice for what Kevin Spacey has done? Can we get justice for proving what Harvey has done? Can we get O'Reilly up there in charge? I don't want to hear the bullshit anymore.
If we're going to go after one celebrity for doing shit, we need to go after all of them.
Right.
That should be no, technically it should be not even just.
But the problem in this country is the skin color. Guarantee it's a fucking public lynching going on blacks right now. On every type of way.
I know it is. And I know that this has been a problem for years because if I would have went to law, to a police station with the proof and allegations that I had against my own father, and he just got a slap on the wrist and acted like he didn't do nothing. But if he was black, I'm pretty sure he would have gotten the book thrown at him. Thrown under the jail. So, because he's a white man, even though it's documented in his history that he's freaking crazy and he does all this manipulation shit, he got off.
It's just like Trump. He got the fucking White House.
Yep.
So, America, careful. Your roots are showing.
No, the roots are showing. It's not. It's not. The roots have been showing. It's just the roots are beginning to overgrow.
I don't think we're going to have to worry about an outside threat getting this country down. It's going to tear itself up within because we allow the Nazi to get in the White House, a Nazi, a rapist, everything negative that we say we aren't for is sitting right there in D.C.
And you know what? We both, from day one, were saying these things.
Mm-hmm. But with this Bill Cosby thing, I don't think white feminists, the conservative ones, are paying attention to the whole realm of what they just opened up. You thought the war on women was bad? It's getting ready to be 100 times worse. And like I said last night, if we got all this, we want justice. Where's the justice for Emmett Till when that bitch said that she lied. And she was basically an accessory to murder. She committed perjury. I don't give a fuck that she's 82 years old. Nobody cares that Bill Cosby is 80-something years old. It's all fair game.
How about, let's be honest, there's not going to be justice for the lady that was choked out in the Waffle House and stripped her clothes off.
That thing down here in Alabama, it was like watching some snuff out porn, if I'm honest. It was not like watching an officer of the law take a citizen into jail.
I know. I thought, okay, I'm going to be honest. If anything, this week has triggered me, as people like to say. It's going to be that, because I felt very something watching that. I felt like I was watching like a gang rape fixing to happen.
Yeah, I did too.
So no, I don't. You guys elected this guy in office. The ones that stood up and didn't elect him or whatever. Okay, cool. You're fine. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the ones that voted for him. Even though you watched him do all the shit he was doing, all the shit that came out about him, everything. But you still elected him. I don't want to hear about it.
And we want to talk about Muslim countries. We cannot, because the fact that I have to have fear for driving while black, walking in a store while black, going to order some coffee from Starbucks while black is bullshit. It's worse than living in a third world Muslim country. Try again, America.
Right.
So it's free if your skin pigment is right in this country. Otherwise, you live under tyranny and oppression.
This is just ridiculous.
And then that fool, Kanye West.
Don't even get me started on his evil ass, okay? Don't even get me. My grandma said he was evil from day fucking one. I'm gonna start just believing everything she said was true. We have a viewer. Hello.
Hello. Kanye West. Kanye West. The problem with free thought from a place of oppression. It's like a caged bird thinking it's free. Just because the owner lets it fly about the house.
Oh.
He's so irrelevant. And Kim Kardashian, or Kardashian as I call you, you will never, ever be first lady. So stop trying to do the PR cleanup.
Kim Kardashian, everything. Kourtney coming out about the cosmetic thing. Your family makes worse tainted fucking cosmetics than anyone.
That smells like paint thinner.
When your fucking packaging smells like fucking paint thinner, what are you putting in the fucking makeup?
It's vegan free. It's
no,
GMO free.
I don't believe that bullshit. When you have people that don't have any allergic reactions to shit, and they use the Kardashian line of fucking makeup, and they have problems, you know something isn't right with that shit.
Kardashians.
The Kardashians. So people that are praising Kourtney for getting up there or whatever, bitch, you should have done that fucking years ago when they started that line of makeup.
That makeup is horrible. It's hair store quality makeup. It's overpriced to like 60,
Oh, come on. It ain't hair store quality. It's fucking Dollar Tree shit. Yep. It doesn't have no pigment.
It's the LA color shit.
Trust me. You can even ask Tina, even though I'm white as fuck, shit don't work on me. There's so many damn colors that don't work on me.
They don't work on me either. I say, oh, I got a whole palette of gold. Like this palette, a whole palette of gold.
Like when we were talking about before Vegas, she was like, "Oh, I got some makeup for you." I was like, "Okay, it might not work on me." She was like, "Yeah, well, you're white, you could do it." Nope. She rubbed it. She was like, "Where did it go?" I was like, "Told you these colors don't work on me."
Girl, I cannot even with today's society.
I
I
can't.
really
No.
can't.
And I don't know.
We were going good. We were, everything on the news has been about, let's impeach this bastard. Comey's been on, everybody's been coming out the woodwork. And then bam, we're distracted by the Cosby stuff. Don't be
Also,
distracted.
we are not looking at other things that have been said with the Kanye shit, the dragon shit. What is that? What are you talking about?
His craziness. You see how fat he's Kanye is in a motherfucking sunken place. That's where Kanye is.
That's
Kanye
Snoop
died
Dogg's.
with his mother that day. Okay. The Kanye we all knew died with the mother that day.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's not much to report back to camp as far as endometriosis right now.
There isn't because it's not March and we don't.
We don't worry. The kumbaya moment is over. Kumbaya. Sorry. One of my my things I have for the endo community. I'm like, we need unity and community more than 30 days out of a year.
I uh yeah,
I have my endo sisters that I speak to on a regular, and
right. I do too, but
past that, it's like
nothing
tumbleweeds
compared to
blowing.
March. Nothing's compared to March. I'm gonna tell you, like you get bombarded with people in March. And those people disappear, they go poof. If they're gone until March hits again and then they come back.
I'll never understand it. I did have we been on since I had my surgery?
No.
Okay, yeah, I had my surgery.
Because we're doing every 2 weeks, so this is.
Yeah, and my doctor got me in super fast.
Yup, he did.
It was like literally 2 days in between finding out and then setting it up and then going in.
We found out Tina's health is a lot worse than we thought.
Oh yeah. I go see the thyroid doctor next week.
Oh. Yeah.
Vitamin D depleted like to the like critical level of like only having 10 where it's when it's supposed to be 3200.
Let me put it this way. Put menopause on top of thyroid problems, man. There's been days before we get your hormones correct, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I need a break.
Hormones and thyroid jacked and not working makes for a very crazy Tina. You never know what you're gonna get. It's like spinning Wheel of Fortune. You get one of those towns.
That's how I feel. I feel like for a while I was on the roller coaster of Tina. One day was good. 30 minutes into that day, we were back to fighting over something that I didn't understand what we were fighting about.
Yep. I can't help it right now until they get my thyroid fixed. I can't help it.
And the beauty of all that was during that time with her hormone stuff, I wasn't on hormones at all at that time, so.
I'm hot flashing right now.
Yep.
Got my own personal tropical sauna going over here.
Um, we're possibly thinking about doing a gaming podcast on a different channel. We'll be starting a different channel eventually when we get all this stuff worked out. And start streaming. I don't know. Any other news? Oh, no. We do have something exciting coming up. Because we won't talk to you guys till after we get back. I'm going to go see Tina. And we're going to her sister's wedding.
Yes. We are doing these things. And we're road tripping it.
Yes. With 4 kids.
And she's going to get to try some Wawa hoagies because she needs these things in her life.
She says these things. And then I'm going to come back to Texas. I'm going to poop grease for a week.
Yep. And Philly soft pretzels and donkeys and all the above.
Well, I want to go donkeys because Goldbergs have made me want these things.
Yeah, just let me order your sandwich because they'll give you like a shit ton of fried onions. And even though they're really good, you'll get less meat. So what I tell them is double meat, easy on the onions.
Okay. Yeah. Goldbergs made me want these things, but I don't want this spot. I think it's called the donkey sauce or whatever because it says spicy.
No donkey sauce.
Yeah.
No donkey sauce. Ketchup. No donkey sauce. But yes, and I get to go home and get some of my favorite Puerto Rican food from my place in Camden.
I'm eating my way up the East Coast. I have always had, you guys are going to probably think it's crazy, I have food bucket lists. I don't have bucket lists of places I want to go because I want to see sightseeing and stuff. I have food bucket lists. And I'm eating my way up the East Coast. That's what's happening.
Yep, because when we get in the New England territory, you got to have a lobster roll, a real one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's gonna fucking happen.
I miss home. I can't wait.
Yes, I can't wait to meet your family.
Yeah, you'll get to meet my auntie from Cali. You'll get to meet Lisi Poo, all of them. And my siblings. So, yeah. We ready to wrap this up?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
We'll talk to you guys in 2 weeks. And hopefully more calmer news happens and something new about it too.
Yep. Of course, we'll have plenty of pictures and stuff.
So maybe like in 2 weeks we won't go the fuck off.
Maybe in 2 weeks I'll be on something for my thyroid.
Yeah. But doesn't mean we won't go the fuck off on something about something. This is us.
No, it doesn't stop that. So everybody enjoy their next 2 weeks. Yes. I'm signing out. Bye.
Bye.